What's up, everybody? Lou from Hypocritic here at PAX West 2025, and we are here with Nik from Riot Games, catching up on Riftbound.
Hello.
Thanks so much for taking
I'm really happy to do it.
Awesome. So we last caught up with Riftbound at PAX East this year. What's changed between now and then?
We are showing off here the Proving Ground decks, which we just played. A very narrow 11 to 10 2v2 victory for our opponents. One single solitary tier for that. I thought it was a good match. The Proving Ground decks are 4 pre-constructed decks that are in a single box set. They are great for learning to play the game. They're going to be widely available, and there's still some for pre-order on the Riot website. So we're showing those off here. We have also seen, since the last time we talked, the launch of the game in China. And it has been a very exciting launch there. We just saw our first couple of major tournaments over the past couple of weekends, and it's really cool seeing how the early meta is starting to shake out.
Already, and so much to talk about, so much reaction from the launch in China, like you said, tournaments and people getting a feel for the meta, feel for the cards. What has, from Riot's perspective, been the reaction to everything that's been out there so far? What are people saying? How are people experiencing it? What's it been like?
So far, it's been really positive. The game is really occupying its own kind of space in the TCG area. This sort of social competitive play that we just engaged in is it's really doing well. Like, this is a game that wants to be played with 3 or 4 people around your kitchen table, but we've also seen that there is good competitive integrity in the 1v1 best of 3 matches that we're seeing in China right now. So it's doing what we wanted to do, in that it is a modular game that you can really play in a lot of different ways.
Which is so exciting because of, how much time and effort has been revved up into this over the years, and finally getting it in front of players, formally launched and available.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. It has been a marathon and a sprint to get it here. And I'm thinking about sets far into the future at this point, but seeing these finally get into players' hands is it's just the most gratifying thing.
And there are many coming. Spirit Forged coming, I believe, next year to English-speaking countries, and so many more, I'm sure, in the pipe, which is going to be very exciting.
Many more.
But we got to get it launched in English first.
In English
and that's
first.
Coming at the end of October.
October 31st. Happy Halloween. We're going to have boosters available to crack in local game stores. I'm really looking forward to it. And we are going to be moving as fast as we can to get everything synchronized globally. But yeah, I'm really excited for the rest of the world to get their hands on the English language cards.
That is so exciting. And when you talk about really revving it up and doing a launch like that, obviously it's out in China already, but for the English-speaking launches, what internally does that sort of effort look like to physically get product out to game stores, make sure it's available for players, rev up launch events? What's all that like?
So, a bunch of people have asked me at Riot, how do we make this big? And the answer is, if you want it to be big, it needs to focus on the small. We are really focusing on our partnerships with local game stores. We want to make sure that there's a good judge program when we go out the door, that there are good launch events, good prize support. We are announcing all of these programs pretty much in real time as I'm talking to you. And it's really exciting. We have thousands of stores that have signed up for local organized play, and that is really the thing we care most about right now. We want you to be able to go find a community to play this game with. As much fun as it is to go grab it and bring it home with your existing play group, I'm looking forward to seeing those store level, community building, local competitive scenes develop. And I've been in local game stores playing card games since 1995, and I'm looking forward to doing it again one more time.
It is the perfect foundation to build those sort of relationships and those communities around, so it is fantastic. If players want to get in the loop, if they're not already, where can they go for more information, pre-orders, things like that?
They should definitely be keeping an eye on the official Riftbound website, which I'm like 90% sure is playriftbound.com. Wow, that's embarrassing.
That sounds
right. But all of our socials, obviously, are going to be covering all of the launch events coming up to this point. Our partner, UVS, has been great, and you can learn a lot more about local events and signing up to be a retailer with UVS and supporting the game at launch and beyond. And yeah, we're just looking forward to seeing it into people's hands.
Absolutely. And more info here on Hypocritic. GG, of course. Where else would you
naturally
go? Naturally. Very exciting. Nik, thanks so much for the time. Really
happy
appreciate
to do
it.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you. And keep it tuned here to Hypocritic GG for more about Riftbound and more from PAX West all weekend long.
All right. Take care.